Welcome back to Peepo Coin Channel, where we explore the world of cryptocurrency in depth and analyze the most significant topics affecting the financial industry. We're talking about a completely astounding development in the Bitcoin space today. Ripple has achieved a significant victory over the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, following years of legal back and forth. This is not just another victory in court. This type of revolutionary change has the potential to rock the financial system as a whole. The worst part is still to come. Ripple's native coin, XRP, is now expected to reach an eye-watering $50,000, according to some cryptocurrency specialists. By the end of this movie, you may be reconsidering everything you believe to be true about cryptocurrency, even if it may seem absurd at first. Let's go back to the first step. One of the biggest court cases in cryptocurrency history is the SEC v. Ripple case. Whether XRP should be categorized as a security was at the center of the case. Had the SEC prevailed, XRP might have been subject to incredibly onerous rules that would have severely limited its usability and discouraged investors. But according to Ripple, XRP is more like a currency than a security. Not for speculative investment, but for cross-border commerce. The court ruled in favor of Ripple in a historic ruling, categorically declaring that XRP is not a securities. In addition to validating Ripple's stance, this legal clarity establishes a crucial standard for other tokens negotiating regulatory ambiguities. The market responded immediately. As trust restored, the price of XRP jumped, but that was only the start. Institutional investors and the cryptocurrency community both paid attention. Institutional capital started to flow in as the legal haze cleared. This might be the beginning of a wave of investment, according to leading analysts. Many analysts now contend that XRP can reach 4- or 5-digit valuations without having a market capitalization of trillions of dollars. Angel investor and cryptocurrency instructor Armando Pantoja makes a strong case against the notion that XRP would require more than $5 trillion in liquidity to hit $100. In actuality, only $20 to $30 billion in actual cash could create such a price change due to the way cryptocurrency markets operate, particularly their low liquidity and susceptibility to buy pressure. For a moment, let's consider it like real estate. Consider a neighborhood sale that was overpriced. Even if, only a little money was really spent, it sort of resets the value of all the neighboring residences. Well, this idea also holds true for XRP. Let's not limit ourselves to theory, though. There is concrete proof that XRP is gaining traction in the real world. Coming out of Dubai is one of the most fascinating things. The Prepico Mint platform, which uses the XRP ledger to tokenize real estate assets, was launched by the Dubai Land Department. Furthermore, this isn't merely a test program. Rather, it marks the start of what analysts predict will be a $16 billion tokenized industry by 2033. Dubai, they had the option of selecting Ethereum or Bitcoin, but they decided on XRP instead. What made them select XRP then? This is due to the XRP ledger's speed, affordability, scalability, and energy efficiency. Any government or financial organization that is serious about implementing blockchain technology must have these qualities. The technology used by Ripple can process 1,500 transactions per second, settle transactions in 3 to 5 seconds, and cost a fraction of a cent each transaction. XRP is, institution-ready in contrast to Bitcoin's sluggish speeds and exorbitant fees. Major organizations and regulatory agencies in the U.S. are also starting to take notice. The SEC and NASDAQ were meeting to discuss tokenized securities, according to a recent tweet by the governor of XRP. The timing isn't random. Wall Street is now catching on to a larger trend, as seen by the fact that regulators are meeting with major exchanges while XRP has legal clarity. Institutions are given the all-clear to follow when they embrace a blockchain like XRP, which already has clarity, scale, and demonstrated use cases. Following a recent court procedural hitch, Stuart Alderati, Ripple's chief legal officer, stated that nothing in today's order alters Ripple's victories. The SEC and Ripple continue to work together to resolve unresolved issues, demonstrating the maturity of both organizations' current approaches to crypto regulation. Another thing that cannot be disregarded is this: actions of whales. A recent transfer from Kraken to a private wallet involved more than 237 million XRP tokens, valued at around $567 million. Such large fluctuations typically cause the market to tremble. Here's the shocking part, though. The price of XRP hardly changed. The community was shocked by this, and there was a lot of conjecture. Was the market being manipulated? Is a major event approaching? According to David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, this was probably just someone relocating assets for security reasons, not a real sale on the market. Because it indicates that the XRP market is maturing, that understanding is significant. It is a good sign of underlying liquidity and institutional stability if $500 million can be moved without causing a panic or a price collapse. The elephant in the room needs to be addressed now. Is it possible for XRP to reach $10, $100, or even $50,000? Crypto history is replete with examples of assets performing the unimaginable, despite critics' claims that it is impossible. You might not be as crazy about the math as you think. Real money is not market capitalization. Price multiplied by total supply is the formula. This implies that even modest sums of money can raise prices, particularly in markets with little trading activity or high levels of emotion. You begin to get a picture that is more opportunity than pipe dream when you combine it with growing institutional demand, growing use cases like tokenized real estate, and XRP's current legal approval. What does this signify, then, for you as the investor? As a result, XRP is no longer merely another altcoin. It is a legitimate player with legitimate alliances, legitimate legal certainty, and currently legitimate momentum. The key point isn't even if it hits $50,000. The key point is that the circumstances are favorable for a significant price shift. Since cryptocurrency is still erratic, it is crucial that you conduct your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. As again, none of this is financial advice. Here's something I've been testing lately that you might find interesting before we wind up. Meme Pro is a brand new platform. This prop trading site, which is registered in the UK and runs via Zeepcom, specializes in trading memes and fan tokens with AI bots. It features a clear user interface, 2 robust plans, easy deposit and withdrawal procedures, and 110% or 120% returns in a day. My recent withdrawal of $50 from referral money went through without any issues. Additionally, the site is user-friendly for beginners and supports a number of languages. However, there are dangers associated with any investments. Always exercise caution and thorough diligence. Bringing it all back now. A paradigm change is shown by Ripple's legal victory, XRP's practical applications, growing whale confidence, institutional interest, and the authorities' shifting stance. It could be time to start listening more closely if you have been on the sidelines. XRP is putting itself in a position to prosper rather than just surviving. Do you believe that XRP is poised for a meteoric rise, or is the $50,000 forecast just another exaggerated fantasy? Please share your opinions with us in the comments section below. We appreciate your time, and if you thought this video was helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more stories on XRP, Ripple, and the future of digital banking. Stay inquisitive,